Steve McMahon is a rare breed, a player who captained both Everton and Liverpool. A Goodison Park ball boy who became, at the time, the club's youngster skipper, and went on to become Kenny Dalglish's first signing. When the two tribes meet on Sunday, it is unlikely McMahon will be in attendance. Even after more than 3 decades, not all the wounds from his journey across Stanley Park via Aston Villa have healed. There might still be some out there, somewhere, who have a romantic perception of Merseyside footballing rivalry. But now, as in McMahon's heyday, it is just as intense as in any other of the British game's hotbeds. The only difference is that Everton were not just occasionally trying to put a spanner in Liverpool's works. One of the prime objectives at Goodison this Sunday, they were normally vying to be a powerhouse of their own. Read more Premier League table verdict. Key games that will decide Liverpool vs Man City title race for 9 seasons from 1981-82. Everton's finishing positions in Division 1 read 8, 7, 7, 1, 2, 1, 4, 8, 6. During that time, they also won an FA Cup and, memorably, a European Cup Winners' Cup. Of course, Liverpool's honours list during that time is mightily more impressive, but certainly in the mid-1980s, the two were slugging it out on an equal footing. And the city was dominating English football at a time when it was also under siege. McMahon, talking at a shoot for the latest in the BT Sport Films series Two Tribes, says, "In a way, that is what kept Liverpool going as a community. It was their release from the day-to-day, grim stuff. Every penny they could get was saved for the match. It helped them through adversity. Football was a get-out for people." Read more Liverpool's key fixtures ahead of the Premier League title run in, as Margaret Thatcher was re-elected with a thumping majority in 1983. The people of Merseyside, hit by brutal dock closures and unemployment, turned to a hard left city council. The battle lines were drawn, and Derek Hatton was in the vanguard of the council's fight against what it saw as a central government policy to allow the city to fall into decline. Born-Evertonian Hatton recalled, "Thatcher was in power, the docks were shutting down, we were taking on all the battles, but, ironically, at the same time you had Liverpool and Everton winning everything." Read more Gylfi Sigurdsson out to dent Liverpool title hopes as Everton seek derby revenge. It was a surprise if Liverpool or Everton did not win something. The likes of Steve and the lads were in the town hall for banquets more often than some of the councillors were in for meetings. Football was the escape on a Saturday, and, because both sides were winning, the escape was even more relevant. Close quote. The film, to premiere on BT Sport 1 on March the 30th, might hint at the unifying role of football, but Everton and Liverpool were two tribes then, just as they are now. No one understands that better than McMahon, who left Everton for Villa in 1983, but was back in town 2 years later as a Red. A lot of my family, particularly my mum's side, was still Everton daft. They didn't drink Carlsberg because it was associated with Liverpool shirt sponsors, he said. Read More Genie, which now then believes hostile Everton fans will help Liverpool in Merseyside derby. In my third game for Liverpool, I scored in the derby. It was my first game at Goodison in a Liverpool shirt. We won 3-2, and, of course, I celebrated. I could not have dreamt of it going any better. You get brought in by Kenny and you've got to take on the mantle of Graham Souness, so there was a lot of pressure. My car got absolutely trashed outside the ground, but, as it happened, it was an Aston Villa one, which I had not yet given back. To start with, the hatred was beyond belief, and I was a little bit bitter. But it was a wonderful time for me. It was an intense and fearsome rivalry, but it was great. Two Tribes, the latest in the award-winning BT Sports film series, premieres on March the 30th on BT Sport 1. Read more Mirror Football's top stories poll loading. What's your Merseyside derby prediction? 0+ votes. So far Everton win, Liverpool win, draw for me, Jeff.